What's up? It's your girl, Mckelly, and you are watching OnSight.
Commonly, the first question that we usually ask everybody is, where did they get their name from? Yours will be self-explanatory for the most part.
What, I'm Mckelly?
Yeah.
Nah.
Okay.
I made it up.
You made it up?
I mean, like, Kelly is my family last name. It come from my mama's side. You know what I mean? That's my mama's last name. Like, her family, like, so that's where that came from. Alma means soul in Spanish,
Oh.
So, yeah, I got soul tattooed on my wrist right here. And, like, back, like, when I first started rapping, I had, like, a little label called Soul Tribe Music Group. So I used to go by like K Money, then Soul Eclipse, and I kept switching it up. So I had to come up with a name because I was like, I wanted to look good on paper, but I wanted to also be different. So I was just sitting back, chilling, and I just so happened, I think I want to Google something like that. I was just like, let me see what this look like in Spanish. So I did, and I was like, oh, that's different. I just, after that, I was like, I'm about to go with it now.
Okay, all right, okay. So here's the most important question. What made you want to start rapping?
I don't know. Like, once I really started listening to music, like, I was being around my brother. I got an older brother. So, like, he was really into, like, 50 Cent, like, that whole type of music, like the Locks and all of that stuff. So, he write, you know what I mean? He rap. So, like, I really took it from him. You know what I mean? Like, Like, I got the game from him because, like, he really was into it. And I picked up on it because like, he used to always show me his raps and stuff. He'd be like, is this hot? I'd be like, yeah, this hot. Like, he hot too. Like, you know what I mean? He got a crazy pen game.
Okay.
So,
yeah. Who's your brother?
His name Jay Heat.
Do he rhyme? Do he still rhyme?
Nah, he ain't never really put out nothing, though. That's the crazy part.
What?
Yeah.
Them be the ones, I'm telling you.
He fire, like,
yeah.
I know he could write some shit. If he don't never rap, I know he'll be a crazy ghostwriter. You know what I'm saying? Because he really hot, but he don't put out music. You know what I mean?
I had an older cousin like that. He never put nothing out. He never went to the studio. But every time he got in a cypher with us, he just bodied everybody. Everybody was like, man, you know what I'm saying? But he would never listen to us.
I used to have like a little studio. Like, I think he probably would have made like a song or two, but it ain't never probably hit the internet like that.
Oh, he had it for himself. Sometimes you got to be your only fan. Sometimes, you know. What age would you say you were right around that time when you was discovering hip hop?
I probably was like 12, 13.
Wow.
Yeah, I was like 12, 13.
That's a good age.
That's when I started, like, that's when I really started to pay attention to the music. You know what I mean? And I started to remember, like, okay, like, I was really into it. And, like, that's around the time I started writing, too.
So you started writing then. Did you ever start off freestyling or?
Nah, I was young, and I was really in the house, like, cause we had came down from New Jersey, so like, I moved around a lot. You know what I'm saying? So like, I didn't really know nobody, so we used to be in the house. You know what I'm saying? So I was just writing poems and shit like that, and then it just turned into me putting it on the beat. You know, like that's really how it happened. Like,
that's where it starts at right there. Poetry. A lot of MCs started writing poetry.
Yeah.
Especially Tupac. So, who would you say is your biggest influence to you and your music?
I don't really got no influences. Like, what you mean? Like,
so like, it could be. I ain't gonna necessarily say a specific artist, but it could just be a sound, or it could be somebody in your life. Like earlier, you was talking about your brother that you said influenced you to write. So it's just really like that. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I like bosses. Like, I think of myself like a boss. Like, you know what I'm saying? Can't nobody tell me shit. So.
Right.
It's just all the bosses. Jay-Z, 50 Cent. You know what I mean? Like, all the big bosses. Like, I don't know. Like,
They give you
I don't see nobody else for real. You know what I mean? Yeah, like if I want to be like somebody, it's gonna be like somebody that's really about their business.
I got you. All right. So, is there any song right now that you want to say I play this song too much? No?
I don't know. I listen to a lot of people's music. Like, I don't know. I listen to a lot of Youngboy though. NBA Youngboy.
Youngboy?
Yeah.
Okay. So
sometimes I be having to be like, damn, I listen to this nigga too much. Let me cut this shit off. Nah, for real. I be listening to Youngboy. Like, I listen to everybody though. Like, for real.
Yeah.
I listen to everybody.
I like that song.
I listen to R&B too.
The Storm.
Mm-hmm.
What is that song right there?
Yeah.
I can't say it. I ain't gonna be no good if I try to say it.
Oh, it's this one song I'm listening to right now, and I don't think nobody listens to the song. It's by these R&B group. They named Jake and Papa. It's called Patient. That's my song right
Jake and Papa?
Yeah. It's called Patient, and it's so hard. Like I always listen to this song like every day. I listen to Aaliyah every day.
Mm-hmm.
That what's that song? Somebody listen to that song every day.
Okay.
I don't know why.
Yeah. Hey, that song got a major vibe on it. For real.
I've been listening to the songs with the vibes though.
Yeah.
I listen to everybody though, for real.
We gotta get into the Soul Tribe thing. On the scene when you popped up, it was Mckelly and it was also Soul Tribe.
Yeah, Soul Tribe Music Group.
Soul Tribe Music Group. And it was like y'all was on some interplanetary type, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Coming in on a spaceship, at the same time we coming from the motherland type vibe. Y'all kept it real, and it was so cerebral, everything that y'all had. Where is Soul Tribe at now? Music group at now?
I mean, shit, it's me. You know what I mean?
It's you, okay.
Soul Tribe is me, so it's always gonna be
there. Gotcha. Do you still deal with anybody else that was?
It's me. I created that, so it's me. Like, you know what I mean?
All right.
So wherever I'm at, that's Soul Tribe.
Soul Tribe.
Facts.
All right. And then it's just if somebody with you, then they can
beside
be Soul
myself.
Tribe.
I'm beside myself.
Okay. I like that.
I'm beside myself.
I like
these
that.
Niggas be playing.
So let's talk about No Fucks. Since we in that space, let's talk about No Fucks. You know the song I'm talking about.
That song.
Right. That's what we're here for.
Yeah.
We're here for this. So where was your mind at when you wrote that song? And where is your mind at now that you're thinking about it?
I don't know. I made that song just trying to make it out, really, like everybody else. You know what I mean? Like, that's how I make all my music. I probably was sitting in my bedroom in my mama's house. Just rapping. That's all I used to do, just rap. I probably wake up the whole house just making music. Like, I used to have plenty artists come through my studio. Like, for real, like, I done really been around people. Like everybody know I used to have a studio. Everybody used to come to my house. Everybody.
So you make your own beats?
Nah. I mean, like, I done made a couple beats. I ain't gonna lie. I probably done made like 5 or 6 beats. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, they straight, but I'm not a producer. You know what I mean?
So where do you mostly get your beats from?
The internet, people, they send them to me. I get a lot of beats sent to me too. People
really?
People be wanting me to get on the beats. So
okay. I feel like that last joint that you dropped, Love Too Hard, was like a reintroduction.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then you kind of introduced yourself to some people that might have not known, you know what I'm saying, what you was doing. How do you feel about that, and where you want to go from that track?
Like, that song, like, I wrote that song when I first got out of jail, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I had went to jail for some little bullshit. I was locked up for like 38 days.
Wow.
Days. Yeah, I was in there for a fucking minute. Wow. For a little minute. And like, when I got out of jail, I was just writing and shit. I wrote like a whole album when I was in jail. I probably wrote like 17 songs in that whole time. And like, I probably wrote like like a couple of the songs or freestyles I probably didn't put out, I wrote in jail. Like I was writing fire, like you know what I'm saying? Cause like I started sobering up, I wasn't smoking no weed or nothing, so I was writing like crazy. When I wrote, hell yeah, I really was. I remember like when I wrote that song. Oh yeah, I probably just had got out of jail then. But I had recorded it. I probably done recorded that song probably like 2 or 3 times. But like every time I recorded it, it was just to get it better because I knew like I was gonna do something with it one day. You know what I mean? Like I really believed in the record. I wrote the shit 2 years ago, but the video just came out like 3 months ago. You know what I'm saying?
That's how it goes.
Hell yeah.
How it goes. I'm subscribed to your YouTube.
Yeah.
And I'm subscribed to Sniperia YouTube.
Yeah.
Is there a reason why you have the video on both YouTubes?
Oh yeah, cause Snipe, like, yeah, I fuck with Snipe. Like, that's like, yeah, I fuck with him. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all wanted to drop it on his, but then you at a certain point you said, I want to drop it on mine too.
Nah, cause like when we shot the video, we shot 2 videos that day. You know what I'm saying? Cause like I fuck with them. You know what I'm saying? Like we had like a little Soundtrack Babies thing going on. It was like me, Snipe, and Will I was like a collective. You know what I'm saying? So like we was pushing some shit, but it ain't really work out like that. You know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, so we was pushing the shit. You know what I'm saying? And when we shot the video, we shot their video and then my video the same day. You know what I'm saying? So if you go to his YouTube channel and shit like that, you'll see Snipe video. I think the song is like what's it called? Like Indigo. Indigo. Then you'll see my video. Then you'll see the video he got with Will I, and it's like telling like a little story, like you know what I mean? Like it kind of go together.
Like a story that kind of grew to
right.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like so we kind of put that together like that. You know
how did y'all come together musically?
Like I already like kind of know him, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Do like some street shit, but like my homeboy, you know what I'm saying, that fuck with my brother and shit like that, he came to me with the idea, you know what I'm saying? So he really put it together and shit like that. He came up with the plan, you know what I'm saying? So,
Soundtrack Babies.
I just like we just came with the music, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And he really came with the idea. You feel me?
Right. I got a question about the Soundtrack Babies because it seemed like everybody trying to get a hold to that baton because I seen where somebody was beefing about who specifically as an individual, who the Soundtrack Baby is. Is that like another way to say like I'm a GOAT in the trap? Is that another way to say that?
I mean, I don't know why anybody would want to beef about some shit, like, you know?
Yeah, me neither. Like, if you should be great being you.
Shit, everybody is Soundtrack Baby. If you're from the trap, everybody, you know what I'm saying? We all grew up around this shit. Like, everybody probably was friends at one time, probably fucking family or some shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no family down here. Like, when we moved down here, it was me, my brother, and my mother. You know what I'm saying? So like all these people I know is basically through friendships, like through connections. You know what I'm saying?
How in the world did you get down here if y'all don't know nobody down here? Was it opportunity?
My mama moved us here because we was staying in Fayetteville after we came down from Jersey. You know what I'm saying? So like, I don't know. She just wanted to move to Sanford. I don't know why the fuck she chose Sanford out of all places, like, but that's where like city. I really grew up. You know what I'm saying? Like after we left Jersey and Fayetteville, you know?
Yeah. Trap is alright, but I mean, Fayetteville it probably would have been a lot more opportunities hip hop wise. They got a big scene.
Yeah, I know some people out there like Wavy Jones, like he was in my first video.
Okay.
He played Biggie in the Unsolved series of Biggie and Tupac. It was on USA Network, and then he on some shit on Hulu and.
You talking about when the cop was going back, like looking for find out what happened for real? Yeah. And he was putting both of them together?
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
He rapped. He stayed in Spring Lake. I met him through a homeboy and shit like that. We used to do songs back in the day and shit like that. He in my first music video.
Okay.
Like for real, like and like that, like he might have been for my second video too. Was he video? If not, then he knew about it. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what's probably your favorite song out of all your songs you ever made? What's your favorite song?
I like Butter.
Butter.
Yeah, I like Butter. It's on SoundCloud. I like Butter.
Okay.
I like Love Too Hard too, though.
Okay.
Love Too Hard was a good record. And some, I don't know. I got unreleased shit I like too.
What's your handle on SoundCloud? Is it just all Mckelly or what's the handle?
SoundCloud.com/Soul Tribe Music Group.
So, okay. Got you. So they can go check that out. And I definitely will be go checking out Butter. That sounds like you put something on there right there.
Yeah, Butter there. That shit hard.
So, performing wise, did any shows or any shows that you remember that stick out? You know what I'm saying?
I did all type of shows. Like back in the day, like when like I first started really like getting into the rap shit, and like when I was in high school, when I met my homeboy Tyus, that's like one of my best friends to this day. Like when I met him and my other friend Jamez, we used to do shows because like they had like all the little girls in school, you know what I'm saying? Right. So like all like the Hispanic girls, they used to have all these quinceañeras, so they'll want us to come to their little parties and rap and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, so we'll go for real. Like we did probably like 2 or 3 of those.
That's right.
We did shows at like churches. I remember one time me and Jamez went to Raleigh like to do some teen fest. I did shows in Dunn. In the middle of a church parking lot. Like I did shows downtown. I did a show at the Art Center. I think that was my first show, matter of fact. Jamez was supposed to go, but he ended up getting locked up on some shit. What? We was dead young too. This dude ended up getting locked up on some shit. So I'm sitting there waiting for him to come. I'm like, man, he ain't even here. So I had to fuck around and do some whole other songs I had. That's and then my homeboy James, he done hopped on the stage with me and did the show with me. It was crazy because I was nervous, but everybody fucked with it though. After then, I was just like, yeah, I can fuck around and do something.
Okay. So
I done did all type of shows. I done did shows. Yeah, I done did a lot of shows.
The Sand Trap Cypher.
Oh yeah.
The Sand Trap Cypher.
See, Wavy was at the Sand Trap Cypher too.
They was alright. They was holding their own. But out of everything that you did, you kind of like stood out in the Sand Trap Cypher.
Really?
Yeah. You to me, you stood out. I was like, I thought everybody was gonna go hard. You know what I'm saying? They held their own, but when you stepped up to the mic, I was like, damn, it's like her song featuring them. You know what I'm saying? So how did you feel doing the Sand Trap Cypher, and how did you feel about the Sand Trap Cypher? And where's part 2?
Man, like when we did the Sand Trap Cypher, Prince Quan, I think he changed his name now to like Bridell Cocky. He big on YouTube and shit like that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And him, like he really came to me with the idea and was like, yo, you trying to and Shaq, matter of fact. And Shaq Austin, he came to me with the idea too. And was like, yeah, I want to do the cypher, this and the third, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, all right, I know a lot of artists, so I think I put that shit on Facebook. I put that shit on Facebook. We started posting around. You know, I started getting all the little artists and shit. Like, everybody came to my mama's house. Every artist that was in the cypher had to come to my mama's house and record their verse. Right. And then when we shot the cypher, they really just rapping it over. You know what I'm saying? Then we put the track up there. You know what I'm saying? It up. Yeah, and we lined it up, but the shit was already recorded. Everybody had to come through my mama's house. Everybody that was on the shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was wondering how y'all did
I recorded the shit myself and mixed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did all that with shit.
Who shot the video?
Prince Quan. Well, Bridell Cocky.
Okay. Okay. All right. So that would explain why you big on YouTube. Like, anybody?
A lot of people that keep doing this shit, like, like I know like a lot of people that's really like, if you keep going, dreams really come true. Like that's why like a lot of people, they be like, oh, like they probably think it's funny because I might not be like exactly where I need to be, but it's like at the same time, like I did this shit so long, like it's only a matter of time. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Right. that's just how God works. That's just how shit works. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you just gotta keep on. Sometimes you pause. Sometimes you slow down, but you never stop. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. Before you came, it was like, we was talking about how there really ain't that many females that rhyme and sing trap.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I was like, she's kind of been like a senator that goes unopposed. You know what I'm saying? They keep running. Nobody runs against them. And then, but lately you done seen like, there been a few females that came. And I was happy because my favorite artist, not my one favorite artist, but one of my favorite artists growing up was MC Light. You know what I'm saying? Because MC Light.
Yeah, I fuck with her too. Like, I did one of her beats too, matter of fact.
Yeah.
I think it's the Cha 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 freestyle. I got that on SoundCloud too. I did some shit to that like years ago. That was one of my first songs too.
See, you got me now.
Yeah.
Okay. So, if you looking back, is there any artist that you like from the old school?
Shit, MC Light, Tupac, Eminem, 50 Cent. Shit, I like everybody. Really.
It's crazy that that's old school too, though.
Yeah, like you talking about old school, like that's as far back as it's gonna go for me forever.
That is old school though. You're right.
I'm trying to think who else. Shit. Yeah, I like 3 6 Mafia too. I fuck with shit like that. Like I like a lot.
Okay.
I listen to everybody. Like, I really can't say like one person because I really fuck with everybody's music. Like, you know
Got you.
Hell yeah.
Okay. All right. So
if it's hot, it's hot.
You say you listen to R&B a little bit. So
I listen to R&B.
Who would be your favorite R&B artist that's out now? Like new. Or you just you catch a vibe.
It ain't really like a lot of R&B artists out. Like I don't know, cause like I like weird shit. So like a motherfucker might not even like the shit I like. You feel me? Like I like Kalani. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with shit like that. You know. Who else? Jacquees straight. You know what I'm saying? Like
it don't matter if it's weird, cause I listen to country music hard.
I like James Taylor. I fuck with James Taylor. It's a James Taylor song I really fuck with. When I hear it, it made me think about my mama. Like that shit. Like
James Taylor makes
Fire and Rain. That's probably like one of my favorite songs.
That's
my shit.
James Taylor, he just gets in my head every single time I listen to. And Fire and Rain is one I'll put it on for a little while. I love that track. Man, Jay, listen to Leonard Skinner if you ever get a chance. You know, Leonard Skinner is tough as fuck. So after Love Too Hard, what's next? Will you got any planned moves? Anything you got in the bag? Song wise, track wise?
I'm big on timing. You know what I'm saying? So if it don't feel right, it's just not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? So like I can write as much fire shit as I want to, record as much fire shit, but if it don't feel right, if the climate don't feel right for me to drop some shit, I'm not gonna drop. You know what I'm saying?
Cool.
It just is what it is. Like I hate to do the fans like that, my supporters, because people really be wanting me to drop music, but it's like, hey, it gotta be, the timing gotta be right. People really trying to do something with the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I've been rapping so long, it's like, if I ain't really doing that with it for real, I ain't even gonna fuck with it.
I got you. I see you on that.
But I'm gonna drop some shit though. I'll probably drop some shit. Probably not next month. I'll drop some shit.
For real? Yeah. When we gonna get a whole project, like a whole? Cause I noticed you like you'll you know what I'm saying? You'll sprinkle a little bit out there, and then you'll sprinkle a little bit.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm like Lauryn Hill.
Overnight, there's an album.
I'm like Lauryn Hill. I might drop probably like one good album, 2 good albums.
I mean, cause I see you, like when the last full project you dropped, it just came out of nowhere and went. And I was like, hold up, since then, I've been looking for you to do like, I thought you was gonna do like album after album after album because
it's crazy because like I had some fire shit, but it's like I don't know. Okay. It's like the climate kind of changed, so it's like me like I have to really adjust and I have to feel comfortable enough to want to do something. You know what I'm saying? So, but at the same time, like people they still want to hear me for some reason. So I'm like, oh, okay, fuck it. Shit, I'm gonna fuck with it. Yeah.
Now I'm gonna give you some advice. I ain't really big on giving advice. If you have a set group of followers, people that, you know what I'm saying, that love to hear your music, then you can always do projects exclusively just for them. Like, fuck everybody else. You can do the project and release it and say, hey, if you're a real true fan, DM me, I'll send you the link. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of artists that's doing that. And they don't really care for the world to hear because they want the people that really want to hear what they got to say. They don't want you to get it and I'm going to just put it on in the background and I'm going to scroll through Facebook. Nah, we finna turn off all the lights. I'm finna chill in here. I'm finna sit, get snug, and I'm gonna pop that in, you know what I'm saying, and light me one. Yeah. Like that, you know what I'm saying? So
I don't know, like I wanted to keep dropping this shit, but hell, I was growing up. Like when I started rapping young. We talking about 12, 13, so we talking about I started rapping on MySpace and shit. Like back when Soulja Boy was rapping on MySpace, I was dropping songs on MySpace too. Like, you feel me? Like I just ain't get rich off the shit, really. Like, you feel me? But like hell, like, you know, like I've been rapping that long. Like, we talking about back then. Like, so I was growing up. You know what I'm saying? So shit. Sometimes you got it. Sometimes you don't. You feel me? So fuck it. I'm gonna do it when I can. When I can, I'm gonna go fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. All right.
When I do it, I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. For real.
Don't hold nothing back. You know. I mean,
that's how I feel. Like people be like, every time you drop a song, it be so like deep and like you really be like, I be like, shit. I feel like I should, like, if I'm gonna introduce myself, I don't want y'all to. The first people, like, because I'm not no A-list celebrity, so first time somebody to hear my music and see me, I want it to be something like you really understand me in some type of way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why I make the type of music I do.
So each track is like meeting you for the first time, basically.
Yeah. Yeah. It's different versions of me. You might hear a real hard song, you might hear a little calm song, a little soft, you know. I got all different type of styles. I feel like none of my songs sound the same. Like, I might talk about kind of the same stuff, but it's like all the beats sound different. You get a different vibe off of it. You know what I'm saying?
Now, I ask anybody, why did you come back? If they from here. Yeah. But then, like, if you're from there, and then all your family is there, I always ask people why they don't go home, you know what I'm saying? Like, at least try living at home a little while. Do you have any reasons, or you got used to the trap? It's okay if you're used to the trap, you know?
It ain't even really that. It's just like, I don't really fuck with people. So it's like,
you can be anywhere.
Yeah, I could be cool anywhere as long as people don't fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really talk to my family like that. I don't really talk to people like that. I talk to probably like a select few people. I keep people out of my face. You know what I'm saying? I deal with people like it's easier for me to deal with people on social media because it's like, you know what I mean? I know how to go about certain shit, but it's like
they don't gotta be in your space.
Yeah, so it's like, I don't know. I might go back one day. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't happening yet.
You a homebody, ain't you?
Yeah, I be. Hey, I be in the house. I'm trying to tell you, like, I don't really, like, when I go out, my friends, they gotta force me out. We probably have the best night because it's like, I done came outside. Like, I'm that friend. Okay. It's like, they be excited, happy as hell when I come out because then they be like, oh shit, I'm here and shit. Like, when people see me walking, they be like, I'm Mckelly here, what the fuck? Like, I be getting them type of looks, and I be like, okay, like, damn, I ain't realize it was, you know,
yeah,
it was a big deal if I come outside, because I don't come out like that, like, but I do though, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I ain't gonna be the person you gonna see every weekend. I might pop out like maybe once or twice a month. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I be busy making money. I gotta. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's right. You gotta get that bag first. Yeah. Life ain't free. At least the bills part.
My aunt texted me one day and she was like, "You should really call somebody, like, cause you could be laid up there somewhere where nobody knows." And I was just like, "Damn, like you kind of." That's how to myself I am. Like I won't talk to nobody. Like
wow.
I'm to myself. You know what I'm saying?
That's all right though. That's okay.
I got used to being by myself. So.
Yeah.
Sometimes I feel like it's better that way. You can protect your little vibrations. You know what I'm saying? You can keep your energy. You know.
Right. I definitely hear that in your music because that's what it stands up on. I think it's individual, and I really honestly feel like you got your own vibe. Yeah. You know, that's what I look for a lot now when I'm listening to music, and even if it's somebody that was out a while back and then they drop something, I look to see if they still kept their vibe. You know what I'm saying? Cause now in the day's industry, you got a lot of people. Soon as the new style drops, they doing the new style. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. I don't want to hear you do the new style. I want to hear you do the you style. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you always stay true to that. And now I see why, because you try to stay to yourself, and seems like you're the biggest influence on your music.
It's crazy, yeah, because like like as much music as I listen to, when I rap, I don't sound like nobody. Like I can still be myself for some reason. Right. I can put it out like I'm a true artist. Like I can put that shit out of me. Like, I don't really like, you know, like I can't copy nobody. Like I just can't.
It don't feel right.
Even like, I don't know, and that's why it was hard for me like in Spanish class and shit like that, because I can't just copy other people's shit. Like I'm me, you know what I'm saying? Like it's hard for me to pick up on other people's shit. Like I can listen to you all day, I can rock with it, I can remember it, all that, but it's just, I don't know, it's just not me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
okay.
So that's why I got my own style. Like when I write, I feel like it comes from God. I feel like He told me to say this type of shit. Like I don't know, like that's just how I think. For real, like
that's weird. Yeah. Do you ever like just when you thinking it to yourself, you take it from another perspective, like you controlling you, writing what you're writing, but you're
I
not
say my true feelings.
You.
I say my true feelings. Exactly how I feel.
Like somebody writing your story, but it's you writing your story about you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably, you step outside yourself.
It's like I'm writing my own autobiography. You know what I'm saying? Right. So like I'm writing it, but it's like I feel like I really got to tell you, because I'm like, shit, I want it to be real. I'm gonna keep it real. I feel like I keep it real in all my music. So
okay, all right. The last question I'm gonna ask you is gonna be this. It's gonna be a deep one. You ready? Yeah. All right. So when you done, and you. Not that you don't do music anymore. When you're done, like I am, like I'm not gonna be an artist anymore. I've decided what I'm gonna do. I refocus myself, right?
Yeah.
So when you step on the other side of I'm not gonna be an artist anymore, what do you want people to take away from the music that you provided?
I just want y'all to understand, like, you know, I was somebody that kept it real. I've been through a lot. So whether you like it or not, you just got to understand I deserve to win. And it's still going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Because we still dropping fire. Don't ever think I ain't dropping nothing. Still dropping music, you know?
For sure.
Like, still shooting videos. Like, that video that I dropped, yeah, that was just to show y'all, like, where I'm at with it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then a lot of people was like, oh, that was different. Like, yeah, like.
Yeah, that took it there. That was something totally different.
I started Sinclair during the pandemic. My parents bought me this candle kit to keep me busy, but my love for crafting quickly turned it into a business. Each candle is 100% soy wax with hemp flicks. hand-poured and made with love. This is the part of the script where my dad would say to buy some candles, but you're gonna do that anyways. Help support future pilot.
Oh, OnSight.
I need a bag more than I need a friend. Yep. This shit get deep, you either sink or you swim. Trying to make it count, I need a bag to ascend. Oh God. Get it out the mud, I never had to pretend. We share the same struggle, so you know that that's my twin. Took a lot of losses, so I'm owed a lot of wins. Some people see a saint, and some people see my sins. Real and fake, can't relate. Guess that's why we'll never blend. We'll never mix. Can't get attached, cause I know you gonna switch. Why would I commit when I know you gonna dip? Got a lot of ops, so I keep it on my hip. Niggas thinking they untouchable, they better get a grip. If you ain't mine, I ain't even finna trip. Always keep a player, gotta keep it to the script. Tryna get some chips, I done took a lot of risks and then put in overtime when it won't even my shift. Overtime. My heart cold like I took it out the freezer. Don't wanna be alone, so I hope I gotta keep her. Can never trust a soul, it's like an episode of Cheaters. I don't wanna tag along, cause I always been a leader. Big boss. I need a bag more than I need a friend. Yep. This shit get deep, you either sink or you swim. Tryna make it count, I need a bag to ascend. Get it out the mud, I never had to pretend. We share the same struggle, so you know that that's my twin. Took a lot of losses, so I'm owed a lot of wins. Some people see a saint, and some people see my sins. Real and fake, can't relate. Guess that's why we'll never blend. Don't see my ops, cause they never had debate. Say you can't be real, but you really like a prank. Ready for whatever, I be riding like a tank. I've been building and been chilling, why they thinking that I sank? Bitch, I'm up. I gotta get it from the early to the late. And the cut. Cause ain't nobody even worried if I ate. Every obstacle I overcame only made me great. Niggas always chasing bitches, but the bitches be the bait. If you know better, then you better play it safe. I know one day that I'll be riding in a race. If you fall Almas, they'll find you at your place. All up on my line, say you tryna get a taste. Sneaking where we linkin', told you put it in your face. I don't know the bitches who be sending all the hate, but I know for a fact if you touch me, you erase. I be in my own lane, told you catch up to my pace. Bitch, I'm gone. I need a bag more than I need a friend. This shit get deep, you either sink or you swim. Tryna make it count, I need a bag to ascend. Get it out the mud, I never had to pretend. We share the same struggle, so you know that that's my twin. Took a lot of losses, so I'm owed a lot of wins. Some people see a saint, and some people see my sins. Real and fake, can't relate, guess that's why we'll never blend. Real and fake, can't relate, guess that's why we'll never blend. I'm too real for this shit, bitch, you know I can't pretend. Damn it, Almas.